Hey guys, this is Joel here from joelwebsites.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a very simple AngularJS controller and a module. So this will make up to the most basic structure for AngularJS. I'll also show you how to include the module and the controller to the HTML file. So I'll make a note of the things that are really important for you to understand so that you don't make mistakes in your projects. So I hope this video is going to be helpful for you in some way. So thank you. Keep watching the video till the end. So guys, this is the same project that I had created in the previous videos in the series. Okay, so I'm opening this project file and then I'm going to go to my JS folder and then I'm going to copy paste this same code. I'm going to create a copy because I want to create a new JS file basically. So I'm going to create a module. I can call this index.js. Okay, I'm going to open this using brackets and then I'm going to delete all the contents of this folder, of this file. Okay, the next step is that I'll open my index file in brackets and then I'm going to define ng app and ng controller. Okay, so we'll have to mention the names inside this inside the double quotes. You can even put single quotes, that should work. So whatever app I'm going to create, I'm going to enter the name over here and the controller's name will be inserted as well. Okay, so whatever region this thing covers, now for example this HTML code is ending over here, so the my app is going to cover up from this place to this place. So whatever code is there inside this is under the my app. One more thing you need to note is that you cannot include more than one app in a single HTML file. Okay, so in case you're trying to include one more than one Angular app, it won't be possible. It is possible to include more than one in controllers, but you cannot use it simultaneously. Okay, so now guys, I'm going to show you how to define the app. So to define the app, you will have to write this code. First of all, you'll have to type in var my app equal to angular dot module opening brackets. Then you will have to put in, okay, so here I'm going to type in again my app and then I'm going to opening the double quotes, then I'll put a comma and then you have to mention in the dependencies, which I'm going to explain in the next video. Okay, so now I'm not putting any dependencies, I'm closing the closing bracket and clicking the semicolon. Okay, I hope that's fine and easy to understand. So now the next step is to define the controller. Here is define the app. Now we'll define the controller. So now to define the controller, we'll have to copy my app and then type in dot controller. Okay, now open the curly the round brace and then type in whatever is the app's name. Okay, in this case the app's name is my app. Okay, so we are closing the double quotes and then putting a comma, then we have to type in function, then I'm going to put in the scope variable because this is needed in AngularJS for the file to run properly. So now here we have to put in a curly brace and closing curly brace, and here we can define whatever things we want, like the functions and all that stuff. So I'm closing the round braces and putting a semicolon. Okay, so let us try by putting some alerts, so we'll understand which code is running. So I'm putting in alert. Hi. Okay, and here I'm putting in height 2, so that we understand like whether this code part of code is running or no. So now the next step I'm going to do is include the file in my I'm going to include the file in the HTML document. I have included my app and my controller, but I'm not the name does not seem to be correct, so I'm going to put in my controller over here in the JS file, and my app is already correct, but the spelling is wrong. You see that that is capital, M is capital, and here it is not capital, so I'm making sure that everywhere it is the same. Okay, so let us try running the file. So I'm going to click on this electric icon, live preview icon. Okay, so let's see if we get any alerts or whether we get any errors. So I'm pressing F12. Okay, it seems that there is an error. So this is how we debug the error. Okay, it seems that we have not included the index file. Okay, it seems that we have not included. Okay, so we just need to include the index file. Make sure you're including the file after the Angular file is included. Okay, so now I've included the index file. Let's see if the code runs now. So we got the first alert. So and we have also got the second alert. And we have got the ready alert as well, because we had written the ready code in yesterday's tutorial. So this is the most basic structure for creating an Angular JS app. Okay, so this is the code over here. This part is unnecessary since this was from the yesterday's tutorial. So I hope that this tutorial was really useful to you in understanding the most basic concept of Angular JS. So this is, you can pause the video and make a note of all this, and make sure I'll tell you the version of Angular JS that I'm using. Okay, it seems that I'm using the version 1.5.3 of Angular JS. So once again I'm going to show you the code. You can pause the video and make a note of the things that I've written for your basic understanding. So this is the JS file and this is the HTML file. So guys, if you thought that this video was really helpful, then I would like to invite you to see my next video. So in the next video I'm going to tell you people about how you include dependencies in AngularJS. So these dependencies will help you do many more things, and it will increase the functionality of AngularJS. So I request you to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and keep watching my videos. Bye guys, and take care.